Hello, I'm Bence and I did my internship with the Congressman Denis Kucinich.
My name is Peter. I was interning at the office of Congressman Kucinich.
I'm Gergely Mohai. I was in Washington, D.C. in Denis Kucinich's office.
Hi, I'm Reka and I spent my 4 months in the House Committee on Foreign Affairs.
Hello, my name is Bence and I was an intern at CSIS Energy and National Security Program.
My name is Victoria Zoltan and I was interning at DATCO Worldwide, a lobbyist consultant firm.
Hello, I'm Igor and I was interning for the Hudson Institute in Washington, D.C. and for the HHRF in New York City.
My name is Anna and I was interning for the Center for Strategic and International Studies.
My name is Martin Eichelburg and I was an intern at Community Wealth Ventures in Washington, D.C.
For me, the most important lesson was that how far behind we are compared to America. I always thought that Hungary is a well-established democracy, and after 20 years we don't have anything to learn from them. But when you actually go there and see how different things work in the United States, you're quite surprised, and you just realize that it will take at least 20 years more to get to their level.
Unfortunately, we are more narrow-minded in a lot of respect and also more pessimistic, so we have to really catch up on these issues.
In Central and Eastern Europe, people tend to become passive if they encounter a problem that cannot be solved easily. Whereas in the US, the question is, what can I do to make things work better?
People think they can do something for their community and they're not waiting for the state.
They like to be more involved in politics, in public sphere.
Well, what I learned from Hungarian Americans is the way they think. They're not only trying to achieve something in their personal life, but they're also trying to give back something to society, and that's, I think, very important for all of us.
Probably the most important thing that I gained during this internship was that it has changed the way I see things. It has changed my attitude.
It's really an unequaled opportunity.
This 5 months in Washington was really about a time of obligation for civic sector and social service.
It definitely changed my character.
I saw Hungary from another perspective.
Seeing how politics works in the United States is just great.
I learned that democracy works only with a politically active citizenry.
I've learned how to act when it's needed.
Thinking about your professional life, then you definitely have to go to the United States. You definitely have to work there and establish your career.
It was really inspiring to meet people like Edith, Zsolt, and Max, who devote a significant amount of their times to developing Hungarian and American relations. They really are motivating people, and they are the best people really to show that it's important not only talk the talk, but also walk the walk.
People who I met in the Hungarian American community, they were fascinating, they were amazing, good people. And I realized that the Hungarians can be the same. I mean, I felt that they are the true Hungarians there, and we just locked up in Hungary in different and kind of weird customs and habits in Hungary. So we have to be the same.
You can learn a lot of interesting things exactly through getting into the ordinary daily tasks of the coalition and to the life of the Hungarian American communities. Through these communities I learned the importance of being networked and the importance of allying with like-minded organizations and like-minded people. I think this is the characteristic feature that makes the internship of the coalition unique among all the Hungarian American internships?
It was really easy to get into any community, to get your company, because in Washington there are so many nationalities from Europe, from Africa, from Asia. In my institution there were 60 interns, almost all from different countries. So no matter where you come from, what really matters is where you are going to.
Well, being in Washington, D.C. for a political science major is a great experience. It gave me confidence that politics in Hungary can be done in a more professional way.
The best experience I had is that there's a whole new approach of civic engagement and community organizing, which I couldn't imagine before. And now I see that you can do things in your local neighborhood differently.
I realized that like a career in the non-profit sector can be a really professional career. I was able to articulate that I want to be a social entrepreneur after 2 months in Washington, D.C. That was a huge development in my career. And the social entrepreneur has an innovative idea how to change, how to innovate the social sector. I was really inspired by the ideas and the know-how what I've seen in America. So upon my return to Hungary, I started an NGO called Civic Enterprises.
My message to the interns would be to open up and be as perceptive as possible to whatever's happening around you.
You can go and see a whole new world, a whole new culture, and you can learn a lot from other people.
You really have the opportunity to experience Washington, D.C. atmosphere and to bring it home.
Not only do your internship, but go out, museums, experience as much as you can.
Enjoy whatever you do and get prepared for a serious competition.
The coalition's alumni have to start new social initiatives in Hungary.
I think the coalition's internship program can influence Hungarian society in a very meaningful way. It really works like a virus. You actually get infected in Washington and you take all that positive energy back to Budapest or Hungary, and then it spreads all around. And what it would be wonderful to see is to have very, very active former HAC interns to spread that virus and affect positive change in Hungary.